Nothing changes to hole in Arizona.
Here's a ground ball right side, could do it. The Houston Astros are world champions.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Standing in, John Ryan Murphy, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Martinez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll get his first opportunity. First offering on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So it's a runner at first with Oliver Perez takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Bregman stands at second with 2 gone. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is low. The throw down. And he will be nailed at third on a question. So stepping in, Frank Thomas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Frank.
Now here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Up onto the roof and gone. Stepping in, Chris Iannetta. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a coming to the plate now, Frank Thomas. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And we are officially underway this afternoon from Angel Stadium. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's J.D. Martinez looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. 1-0 the count. 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Coming to the plate now, Chris Iannetta. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And Iannetta can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Cabrera. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And Melky's throw will not be in time. He's in there safely at third. And now is Yasiel Puig. And they're runners at the corners now. Pitch is high. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. A 1-1 count to Puig.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
The count now at 2-1. Kluber pauses. 2-1 on its way. Turned on down the line. Chopped weakly to the left. Martinez charging this one, and not in time as the run scores. Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the box.
Leading off for the blue side, center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. So one away here with the bases empty, and striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's in there, base hit. Now at the plate, Edgar Martinez.
Third baseman, Edgar
From the stretch.
Martinez.
Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Strike one to start the at-bat.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Martinez at second with two down. 2-1. This 2-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Edwin Encarnacion would be next. And Upton will reach as he looks at ball four. Edwin Encarnacion.
Batting fifth, second baseman,
Oliver Perez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Fouled away. Fouled off. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Naquin's under it. And that retires the side. So striding forward now, Will Middlebrooks. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's a strike. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now to the plate, Tyler Naquin. Kluber gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Little dribbler up the first baseline. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the line at first. Moss takes it in. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. And it's gone as they add. Still another. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that's going to leave it up to the pitcher Perez to try and come through with something here. Now time granted here at the Scott Van Slyke is going to get a chance to swing the bat here, as that's going to be all for Perez in this one. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fast.
2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Cabrera. And that's the 3rd out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Leading off the inning, Brandon Moss, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Leading off for Chicago. First baseman, Brandon Moss.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Trinan is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Yohan Moncada is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Lifted down the line in left. In there, a base hit.
Batting ninth, pitcher,
Derek Fisher will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Derek Fisher.
No balls and 1 strike. Molina leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Here's Gerard Dyson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that bat.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Frank Thomas. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Now another 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Tapped up the third base line. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Jansen comes set. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Dyson at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Iannetta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Iannetta behind now, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasiel Puig. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Melky Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Well, now the skipper decides to bring the corners in here. Let's see if it pays off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Missed with a slider. The 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nick Wooden's under it. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in is the right fielder, Justin Upton. Pitch on the way. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Digging in, Frank Thomas. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way from Pelfrey. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Pelfrey has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1. At the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Chris Iannetta, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Fouled away. Grounder down the line at third. Beltre's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch fastball. Swung on and missed 0-1. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Popped him up. Thomas in foul ground. 1 out. At the plate, Edgar Martinez.
First baseman, Edgar.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. In now, Ken Griffey Jr. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Cordero ranging up the middle, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. And they'll go ahead and issue Beltre the free pass. Coming to the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag. Digging in. Oliver Perez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Beltre on third. Guerrero on at second with 2 down. 1-1 to Schwarber. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch.
And we'll have to leave. Leading off the inning, Yasmani Grandal, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
The 1-1. And right into the shift. Martinez has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So striding in, Will Middlebrooks. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And that misses 1-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Sharp ground ball to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Stepping into the box, Yasiel Puig. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Runners on first with 1 down. Chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded by Lowry. Hey now. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Popped him up. And Beltre will make the catch. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And he'll start in with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping up now, Hanley Ramirez. Missed with a slider. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher Mike Pelfrey.
Robinson Chirinos is out of the dugout now, and it looks like he'll bat for the pitcher, Pelfrey.
61, Robinson Chirinos.
0-1 the count. Right side, hit hard. To his right, Thomas. Throw to the plate. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Cordero waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Edgar Martinez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And here comes Junior. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Goodness. 0-2 now. Griffey Jr. is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact. A swing and a miss. That retires the...
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Leading off the inning, Crunchy Cordero. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Leading off for the mission, shortstop, Crunchy Cordero.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Chopper to short. Turner has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Scott Van Slyke will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Tapped out in front of home. And there are two away now. Riding in once again, Frank Thomas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Now pitching, Captain Brayden.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Lowry over to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it'll be 3-inning battle royale baseball between the Pirates and the Missions. Rhode Island will try to stay alive. Next on the show. Here's Chris Young. He will lead this one off.
Leading off for the Pirates, right fielder, Chris Young.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Up onto the roof and gone. Now to the plate, David Wright. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 5. David.
Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton. Your attention.
Set. Here it comes.
Now pitching.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Here's the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Justin Upton goes down for the first out of the game. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Runner goes for second. Bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Into the box, Anthony Rendon. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Settling in now, Paulo Orlando. Now both runners are breaking. Bouncer to the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it, and he will beat the throw to McCann, safe at home plate. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Looking to minimize the damage here. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
I understand.
And we'll have to leave it. Standing in, Joe Morgan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ground ball foul down the left side. Now another 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Orlando's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann.
First delivery to him on the way. And no swing apparently, ball 1. That's 2-0. Bergman. It's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, it becomes very predictable.
Oh, and McCann gets into one here as he sends it high in the air and deep to right. And this one is gone, a home run. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Batting third, Center fielder, Charlie Blackburn.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Now pitching.
No balls and one strike. One out, nobody on. Blackman behind, no balls and two strikes. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Batting fourth.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. He loses him on ball 4. Here's Jock Peterson now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Archie Bradley takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes. And this one's in the dirt, and he is in there. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. The 3-1. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first.
Well, the play's been made, and that return. At the plate, Jose Lobaton. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackman is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 25.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Archie Bradley. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes.
Jose Bautista will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Stepping into the box, Justin Bohr. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Leading off for Cuba, first baseman, Justin Bohr.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Digging in now, Adam Duvall. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Orlando is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Matt Davidson will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Way out in front. 2 out, nobody on. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Count remains at 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And the throw just does beat him at the bat. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Right.
One count, and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now at the plate, Justin Upton looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. Now it's 2-0.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. Full count now, 3-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First offering on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Davidson going back on it. Gone! Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rendon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Blackman is going to have room out there. Christian Villanueva will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Christian Villanueva.
And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second, fielded by Rendon. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Morgan. 0 for 1 for him here.
Joe Morgan. Now pitching
From the stretch.
the starter.
And it's fouled away. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance of getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Rendon is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball. At the plate, Sean Manaea. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss on the game's first. First pitches, we are underway here this afternoon. To first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Digging in, John Hicks.
Number 55, John Hicks.
Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Blackmon's after it. 2 gone. Stepping in, Jonathan Scope. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jonathan Scope.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Hold the string. Into the box now, Joe Morgan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Morgan.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Missed with a slider. afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it'll be. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home.
Leading off with a 51. First baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. The 1-1 home. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
2-2 the count. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate, Eddie. Matthew.
Third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Joe Morgan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
First pitch on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Stepping in, Brian McCann. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And that one just missed outside.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Machado isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have.
Robinson.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
2-1 the count. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. If you have 2 strikes, you can bury one.
Jake McGee is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in as an offensive.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Brian Dozier now.
Leading off the lineup,
First pitch of the at-bat.
Brian Dozier.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
2 balls and a strike to Dozier.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. But foul.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Grounded to short. To his right, Chirinos. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. First offering on its way. First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Now a bunt attempt here. He'll go to the bag for 1. So striding forward now, Tommy Pham. First pitch coming, here it is. Just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will beat the throw to McCann, safe at home plate. Ready now, Miguel Cabrera. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Duvall racing back, and it's gone as they add still another. At the plate, David Wright. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Popped high in the air. McGuire has got it, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Justin Bohr. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Pulled toward right center field. Dozier has a play. He's got it 1 away. In now, Adam Duvall.
Left fielder, Adam
Ready with the
Duvall.
first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Coming in is Rice. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Settling in now, Matt Davidson. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 delivery. And a fastball just a bit up. Hit on the ground out to short. Light's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Joey Gallo will grab a bat. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball. Here's Javier Baez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the no side. Center fielder, Javier Baez.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Villanueva has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Reined in. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Under it is the right fielder. And the inning is over. Now to the plate, number 37. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
37.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Two and 0. Three and 0 now. Ozzie Albies will be next. 3-0 pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Into the box, Jason Giambi.
First baseman. Jason Giambi.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Cruz on the move. 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark Reynolds. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Reynolds swings, but this is a routine ground ball that's short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Nelson Cruz.
He's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2. Bullet back up the middle. Davis has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Digging in now, Alex Bregman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And a strike as he waves through a knuckleball.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And a knuckleball over the outside corner. Chopped weakly to the left. BraydenBurtch fields it cleanly. Throw to Giambi will be in time, and with that, the inning will come. At the plate, Chris Davis, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Greinke ready now, the 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Rosario. Off the roof facade and gone. Digging in, Christian Villanueva. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is on the outside corner. Strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Christian Villanueva becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. In there for strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
The count now at 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Scooter Gennett. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Albies picks it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Into the box now, number 7. Switch hitter batting left here. A swing and a knuckleball making him look bad.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Knee high. He barehands it. Got him. So here now is the pitcher, Zach Greinke. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. High in the air into shallow left center. Reynolds is after it. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that ends. Now in the box, Stephen Wright, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, number 37. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. First offering on its way. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's taken for strike 2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
This is on the ground over to first, and he is out on the tag. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. First time up, he went down looking. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to center. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Here's Javier Baez, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Javier Baez.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Knuckler, strike 1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And the changeup is way low that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And a throw to Giambi's in time for out number 2. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
On the ground to the left side. Backhanded. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Giambi. He'll lead it off. Against
first baseman, Jason Giambi.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Here's another 1-2. Popped him up. Sanchez is there. 1 out. Here's Mark Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Reynolds is retired. 2 down now. Ready for another chance. Chris Davis. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. Digging in for his second at-bat. Nelson Cruz hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
On the ground to third. Villanueva's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. In now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Oh, that's a foul ball.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Riding in once again, Christian Villanueva. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss. And
a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, number 25. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Baez is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Tough slider down low for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And the throw is in time. It's a strike. Into the box now, Scooter Gennett. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Third baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Big swing at a little pitch. The knuckleball has him fall behind. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it. One down. Coming to the plate now, number 7. Switch hitter batting left here. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Zach Greinke. Chris Carter will get the call. The pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Bounce down the third baseline. Throw on to Giambi, takes care of him, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So here now is the pitcher, Stephen Wright. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, 0-1.
Stephen Wright.
And a breaking ball stays outside. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
It's 1-2.
Popped high in the air. Abreu is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 37. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Line hard to the left side. Foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
The batter, second baseman.
And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box when I'm sitting 1.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Javier Baez. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-1. A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. Ready for another shot now. Jose Abreu, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. On a line to shortstop. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. So they do get their first hit, but their first... Digging in now, Jason Giambi. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. And he takes strike 2. High in the air down the right field line. Up onto the roof and gone. Here's Mark Reynolds. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Breaking ball in for a strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Baez. And that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Chris Davis. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he gets ahead 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard towards the hole. Bregman fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2. Digging in once again, Christian Villanueva. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike 1. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Digging in, Alex Bregman. 0 for 2.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And there's out number 1. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Davis is there. 2 gone. Stepping in, Scooter Gennett. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the... Striding into the box, number 25. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Sanchez has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He's a Gold player who adds a potent power back to this lineup. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Drilled right back up the middle. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Stephen Wright. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. There's a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And look out. Oh, that got him. And anytime you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Now batting.
He's set, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Baez is there. And the inning is over. So striding forward now, number 7. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 7.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Count remains at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Now to the Jesus Aguilar. Move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Javier Baez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.